Okay, Hare Krishna. But Mother Yashoda did not chastise him. Now, in an attempt to awaken Mother Yashoda's anger so that she would chastise Krishna, another complaint was invented that Krishna had eaten earth. Chakravartipad writes, the test of maternal affection, Vatsalya Ras, by gopis finding fault in Krishna has been completed. This verse presents the taste of Vismaya Ras, astonishment, by the criticism of Krishna's friends. Krishna was not scolded for stealing yogurt. Yashoda said, if he eats yogurt, butter, milk of my home or neighbor's home, Krishna will become strong, no problem. But he was scolded for stealing the dirt. Both were inclined by love. Both were incited by love. Now he ate dirt, and Yashoda thought, oh no, eating dirt is not good for his health. So she will now chastise Krishna. Remembering a previous pastime similar to a previous astonishing pastime, when Krishna yawned and Yashoda saw the universe in his mouth, Sukdev began speaking. The elder friends such as Balaram spoke to Yashoda. Gop indicate that these boys were ordered by Yashoda to protect Krishna. Gop means to protect. They carried out the order like wooden puppets, daruka. Daruka means puppet, which is similar to darka, young boys. Or the darkaha can mean those who give joy, kaha, to the wife of Nanda Dara, by informing her that Krishna has eaten dirt. So there are three meanings of daruka. Small boys, puppets of the Yashoda for protecting Krishna and giving pleasure to Yashoda. He took some soft earth from the he took some soft earth from the ground and ate it, even though the boys had tried to stop him. Actually, every time Krishna was stealing butter, he was sharing with the coward boys. But this time when he was eating dirt, he was just sitting alone, and therefore everybody was actually become against him. That's why you are not sharing with us. So they went and complained to Yashoda. Not able to tolerate this eating dirt intently, ni means intently, so that he would not do this again, they informed Yashoda politely, Avedyan. Wanting the bliss of being scolded by his devotee in the sequence of infant pastime, the eating dirt pastime is related. So Sanatana Goswami says, Krishna wanted to be scolded by his mother, because that will show the deep love of Yashoda. The friends or well-wishers, such as Balaram, spoke to Yashoda. Gop indicate these boys were ordered by Yashoda to protect Krishna. And then same things are there. He pretended to eat dirt. Balaram and others thought he actually ate dirt. Or secretly he ate dirt. That's okay. Next, verse 33. Sa grahitva kare Krishnam. Sa means Yashoda. Grahitva means hold. Kare means by hand. Krishna means Krishna. She hold the hand, right hand, because he has eaten the dirt with right hand. So right hand is a culprit. Upalabhya hitesini, and she is hitesini. Wanted to chastise. Upalabhya, when she found, she wanted to chastise. But hitesini, because she was anxious for the welfare of Krishna, she became very much agitated, thinking, how is it that Krishna has eaten earth? So Hiteshani means thinking of welfare of Krishna. Yashoda Bhaya Sambranta. Yashoda Bhaya Sambranta. Yashoda to the Krishna who was Bhaya Sambranta. Yashoda, Mother Yashoda, Bhaya Sambranta Prekshana Aksham. Begin to look very carefully within the Krishna's mouth in fear. Yashoda was fearing to see if Krishna had eaten something dangerous. So Yashoda Bhaya Sambranta Prekshana Aksham Abhashat. Then she was speaking to Krishna. Upon hearing this from Krishna's playmate, Mother Yashoda, who was always full of anxiety over Krishna's welfare, Hiteshani, picked Krishna up with her hand to look into his mouth and chastise him. Her eyes fearful, she spoke to her son as follows. Yashoda held Krishna by hand for fear. What fear was there? That he would run away. Though Yashoda scolded him, her intention was to benefit Hiteshani, benefit him. In this case, scolding and beating nourishes the prem, which are not fault. This is the usual habit of the mother towards her son, so it is not unjust. Krishna's eyes were filled with fear, but this fear is an ornament of Lord caused by prem, it is not fault. Almost same, I think. Only she was qualified to know. This indicates that the most astonishing nature of such prem. Only she was qualified to do this, since he was her son. Krishna's eyes were glancing around with fear of getting beaten for doing a great wrong, which had caused fear and suffering to her. Seeing his fear, she spoke to him, but did not beat him. Okay. She was asking some question. Sanatana Goswami is giving another version. She caught his hand to dispel his fear. She was qualified to scold him because it was for his benefit, out of great affection for him, to avoid fear that he would be beaten for giving his mother fear and sorrow. Not able to tolerate his fearful glances, she just spoke to him, but very respectfully. See the word here. Kasman mirdam adantatmanam. Bhavan is means your good self. To his son, she is saying that he should not be afraid. Bhavan bhakshitvan raha. Raha means in solitary place. Vadanti tavaka. These other boys are telling about you. Hete kumaras chate agarjo api. And when Yashoda said, your friends are saying, Krishna says, oh, they fought with me, so they are false complaining. He said, no, your elder brother Agarjo, Balaram is also saying. And then Krishna looked at Yashoda, said, you think this Balaram is clean? No, he is very black inside. He always teases me. Krishna never says lie. Balaram is black inside because he's always keeping Krishna in the heart. He's keeping Krishna within the heart, so inside is black. So this is something relishing. Dear Krishna, Yashoda is saying, dear Krishna, Bhavan, why are you so restless that you have eaten dirt in solitary place? Adant. This complaint has been lodged against you by all the playmates, including your elder brother Balaram. How is this? Is this true? Srila Prabhupada writes, Mother Yashoda was agitated by Krishna's restless misbehavior, Adant Atman, uncontrolled senses. Her house was full of sweet meat. Why then should the restless boy eat dirt in this solitary place? Krishna replied, My dear mother, they have plotted together and lodged a complaint against me so that you will punish me. My elder brother Balaram has joined them. Actually, I have not done this. Take my words as true. Do not be angry and chastise me. Yashoda said, O one with restless body and mind, Adantman, did you eat dirt? Did you not get sweet in my house? Not in my presence, but stealthily? Raha, you have done it. Your friends are saying this, so it cannot be false. You cannot say that they are speaking against you because they want me to beat. No, because even Baladev is saying this. He is standing right here saying this. There is no doubt about this. Now Krishna, Yashoda holding hand and with stick in other hand, and Balaram is in front and says, Balaram is also saying, now what Krishna do? This is the situation Krishna is now. Now, her scalding is described. Oh boy with uncontrolled senses, you could not eat dirt in the presence of Balaram and others. Therefore, you have eaten it when they were not present in a solitary place. The word he indicates the cause or certainty. They are your intimate friends, tavakaha, yours, and therefore they have not lied. They are present now, ete, as witness, and thus you cannot deny it. But they are saying this as a joke. If Krishna says, but your elder brother also says this, there is no doubt. When he also says this, I am here. Since Vasudeva and Nanda were brothers, Rohini and Yashoda were great friends. Yashoda addressed Balaram as the elder brother of Krishna, taking him as her son. It is also stated out of affection for him. Verse 35. Krishna is saying, Naham bhakshitvan amba. He is using the word amba. My mother, you are my mother. I have not eaten. Naham bhakshatam amba. Sarve mithya bhashi mashin. They all are speaking lie. Yadi satyagrastahi. If you don't think I am saying true, samiksham pashyame mukham. See in my mouth. Krishna thought already she was worried last time when she saw the universal form, so she will not see and I will be escaped. But this time Yashoda is in different mood. Lord Sri Krishna replied, My dear mother, Amba, I have never eaten dirt. All my friends complaining against me are liars. If you think they are being truthful, you can directly look into my mouth and examine it. Srila Prabhupada writes, Krishna presented himself as an innocent child to increase the transcendental ecstasy of maternal affection. As described in shastra, tadan means chastisement, bhajan means fear, mithyo ukti, the child will speak lie. Vatsalya rasa, this is the maternal mellow. Poshika means it nourishes the maternal mellow. This means that sometimes small child speak lies. For example, he may have stolen something or eaten something and yet deny that he has done so. We ordinarily see this in the material world, but in relation to Krishna, it is different. Such activities are meant to endow the devotees with transcendental ecstasy. Supreme Personality of Godhead was playing as a liar and accusing all the other devotees of being liar. As stated in Srimad Bhagvatam 10, 12, 11, Kritta punya punjaha. The devotees may attain such an ecstatic position after many, many births of devotional service, like his friends. Persons who have amassed the result of vast amount of pious activities can attain the stage of associating with Krishna and playing with him like ordinary playmates. One should not consider these transactions of transcendental service to be untruthful accusations. One should never accuse such devotees of being ordinary boys speaking lies. No. For they attain this stage of associating with Krishna by great austerities, tapasa, brahmacharyena, shamena cha, damena cha. Srimad Bhagvatam 6.1.13. Chakravarti Maharaj Krishna said, I did not eat dirt. To tell lie for the fear of being beaten is a natural for child. And it nourishes the Vatsalya bhav, paternal affection. Vatsalya and other rasa spring from prem, and prem rests within the devotee's heart. It arises in the devotee because of Krishna's inherent affection for his devotee, Bhakta Vatsala. The Lord's quality of Bhakta Vatsal is greater than any of his other spiritual qualities such as purity, mercy, or truthfulness. When I am reading this, anybody remember some other incident where Krishna is very happy to be called Bhakt Vatsal rather than moralist? I am reading again. The Lord's quality of Bhakta Vatsal is greater than any of his, means Krishna's, other spiritual qualities such as purity, such as mercy or truthfulness. Can you remember some past time in which exactly this word is used? Krishna is happy to be called Bhakt Vatsal than moralist.
As a Narshadev?
Sorry, say again?
Narshadev, Prahlad Maharaj.
Not exactly.
When he broke his vow for Bhishma Dev?
You are nearby, not Bhisham Dev, but at least you are in the same chapter somewhere. When Ashwasthama's Brahmastras were coming and Krishna protected the Pandavas by his Sudarshan Chakra, in that purport Srila Prabhupada writes, Krishna wants to be called Bhakt Vatsal. Even if he is not moralist, you don't mind. He broke his promise actually. He did not break his promise when he took the wheel of the chariot in the war, but now he has actually broken his promise of actually taking Sudarshan Chakra to protect Pandavas. Where this is the exact statement like this. Now everybody can recall this? Can you recall
Yes,
this?
Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Krishna is proud to be called Bhakt Vatsal than moralist. That's the word is like that. You can find out that statement, and here it is written like that.
I have a question, Prabhuji.
What is the
We
question?
know Krishna is Bhakta Vatsal and all, but I mean, it sounds very good. It sometimes, we feel emotions, yeah, so Krishna is so kind, so nice. But I mean, at least I tend to forget it. His kindness, I am so ungrateful, I feel that, in my life also, he's really taken care of me. He's been carrying me all through this 40, 50 years. So, but I mean, I can't say that that I retain that feeling and that emotion for him.
You love your child. He may not be here, he may be in some other country. By that, your love is not decreasing. Love is inherent. It has not to be all the time, present or shown. If he is not there, still you have a love. The love is not decreasing by absence of feeling all the times. Love is there. So sometimes we remember Krishna when we are talking about Krishna, but other time we have love for Krishna, but it is it is there within us. It's not disappearing at all. The quality of love.
Follow. Sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
So the follow-up is, yes, I mean, I love Krishna to some extent, but my love for my children is so big, and for Krishna it is so tiny somewhere, in the corner.
So you think these your children are also part and parcel of Krishna? He sent you to love them and train them to serve Krishna. So you are also serving Krishna if you have this consciousness.
I never thought in that way. Okay.
Srila Prabhupada told one of the pujari, her child was crying outside. He said, "Stop your deity worship, go and take care of your child." Taking care of your child is more than important than deity worship. So these children are also given by Krishna. They are Krishna's property. We are custodian. If we love and care them, if we have that consciousness, then we are Krishna conscious.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Can I ask a follow-up again? Sorry.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, yes, we are trying our best to make them, Krishna conscious. We give them Krishna conscious facilities. But somewhere, when I introspect, it is more because of my false ego, because I'm a devotee, my children should become good devotees. That thought is not very prominent that I want to please Krishna or please Prabhupada. And there is a nice, good false ego sitting there that people should know my children do this, my children do this. So how to get out of that mentality? Because I'm not 100% doing it for pleasure of Krishna. I'm very selfish.
ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते मम वर्तमानो वर्तन्ते पारत सर्वस्व. Everybody is following my path. Some knows this and some don't know this. I was speaking of the second part of the verse. Everybody follow my path. Some know this and some don't know this. So we are at least knowing something. People are not knowing. They are following Maya, which is also Krishna's. Either you directly follow Krishna or you follow Krishna's Maya. You have this option. But somehow devotees are more or less following Krishna, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, but they are doing that. So we should not be worried about many things, but simply focus on our Bhakti Vedanta study now.
Right.
Hare Krishna. As Krishna is telling a lie spring from the Bhakta Vatsalya, it is not a fault, rather it is the crown jewel of all the great qualities. Sri Krishna addressed Yashoda as Mother Amba to denote, "You are my mother, hence I will not cheat you by telling a lie." By addressing Yashoda as mother, our Lord had indeed conferred on her His greatest compassion. "I have not eaten any mud at all." By saying this, our Lord really meant that the mud has been eaten by the Lord situated inside Him. In this way, the Lord defended Himself very strongly. Now, through the other half of this verse, He proves that whatever He has spoken about Him by others is all untruth and pack of lies. Balaram and others, including the gopis and the cowherd boys, have told you that I have eaten mud. Now I say to you that whatever they have told you is not true. Not only mud, but what I have eaten is what I have eaten, also curd, drank milk, and consumed ghee, etc. All this is not true at all. All these people are telling you that Krishna is eating the mud, but I would tell you very emphatically that I have not eaten this mud at all. Why? These statements of the boy will go against the scripture, which says that Brahma never eats anything in it by itself. The Brahma acts only as a witness of those who eat all types of food. By saying like this, our Lord established his divine nature of Par-Brahm and told that as the Jiva, the individual soul, eats, the Lord seated in the heart of everyone just sees the Jiva eats. Here also I am only a witness, seeing that actually the boys who are residing in me and they are the real eaters. What it means actually, Harishuri, which is a book now, came also part of that, has many commentaries on 10th canto. It said all within the belly of Krishna there is a whole all material universe, and all those they are saying this Braj Raj, the sand of or mud of Braj is so sanctifying that we all want to taste this. So Krishna simply wanted to give them some Braj Raj. So he wanted to fulfill their desire. And they also say Raj. So Krishna says, well, my teeth are white, they are Brahman, but now I have to kill so many demons. So I have to touch the Raj, means Rajogun, means the mode of passion, that I should be angry and kill the demons. So without touching Raj, I cannot do this. So these are some different explanations are given. Now, but I am telling you this purport I am reading because he said, I have not eaten mud, I have eaten the whole universe. This is true. I am not saying false. So Krishna cannot say false. He always says something which is always true. Real meaning and the purport of the second set of the scriptural references giving the above say that the Lord, taking the form of celestial deities, partake the offering made during the sacrifice, and these Vedic references, okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Uh-huh.
In this slide which you were showing, something was written in capital letters.
Well, this English is very difficult to really comprehend. This is a different commentary, so we are not mostly referring this. I remember there's one word in this which Krishna is saying, I have actually eaten. मैंने माखन खायो, they say ना, मैंने ही माखन खायो. I have not eaten butter, I have eaten butter. Similarly, here he said, I have eaten the whole universe. What to speak of only mud? That is the meaning, so I was looking for that. So Laghu Vaishnava Toshni says, I did not eat dirt, though this was lie. There's no fault since it's part of his pastime as a small child. Children cannot commit crime. Rather, this becomes a good quality since by describing it, Sukdev derives bliss, and by hearing it, devotees derive bliss. O mother, he tries to stimulate her affection because he fears getting beaten. Balaram should not be distinguished from the others. All the boys are liars, he said. Look in my mouth, because he thought there would be no trace in his mouth. He had swallowed all the dirt. I did not eat dirt since the only okay. Since he only pretended to eat dirt. He spoke the truth. Sanatana Goswami is saying he only pretended to eat dirt. He spoke the truth. Others lied. Or he spoke lie in fear. And this was not a fault. Or he spoke lie to give pleasure to the special devotee. He calls to his mother out of fear of being beaten to increase her affection for him, Amba. All our lives, including elder gopis who spoke lies, are from this you can infer that gopis were also lying. Look in my mouth. Since he had pretended to eat dirt, they were lying. Or if he did eat dirt, he believed all the signs of eating dirt has been removed. Or by showing something astonishing, he would distract attention from this act. This is most interesting. Krishna is now trying to distract the attention of Mother Yashoda from dirt to something else. You ate some dirt? Who said that? All your friends have said that. They all stole sweets from their house and showing them to each other, shamelessly with greed ate them. I did not want to eat stolen food, so they have tried to silence me by force and trickery, thinking that I would tell you. They have told you a lie because of their insignificant quarrel with me. Astonished, his mother, nodding her head, said with smile, "Oh, king of pretenders, your older brother has spoken. What do you say?" Oh, her son said, "They are together speaking lies." Mother said, "Oh, liar, oh son, why would Baldev speak words without proof?" The son said, "He is on their side. Another day he also ate dirt. Since I was going to inform you of this, he has been speaking lie to make my word false." Holding his mouth and smiling, she said, "Do you always eat dirt?" His son said, "I had before. As I said before, they forcibly put something in my throat." His mother said, "Rascal, how can I know that?" That's interesting. Verse 36. Yadi evam trahi yaya dehi vaya dehi tai uktasa bhagavan harihi vaya datta avya hataishwarayah kirda manuja balakah. Mother Yashoda challenged Krishna. If you have not eaten earth, then open your mouth wide. When challenged by his mother, in this way Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, to exhibit pastime like a human child, opened his mouth, though the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, who is full of all opulence, did not disturb his mother's parental affection. His opulence was automatically displayed. For Krishna's opulence is never lost at any stage, but it manifests at a proper time. So, translation along with purport. Without disturbing the ecstasy of his mother's affection, Krishna opened his mouth and displayed his own natural opulences. When a person is given varieties of the food, there may be 101 varieties. But if one likes ordinary shak, which means spinach, he prefers to eat that. Similarly, although Krishna was full of opulences now, by the order of Mother Yashoda, he opened wide his mouth like a human child and did not neglect the transcendental humor of maternal affection. Being afraid of punishment, Krishna told a lie so that Yashoda could not detect his fault. However, how could he do this? If Krishna were to open his mouth, the evidence would be found. The answer is given. Krishna possesses unimpeded, non-contradictory power. Avyahataishwarya. Avyahataishwarya. Hat Aishwarya, his opulence cannot be checked, is unimpeded. Avyahata, unimpeded. He whose power is never conquered does not display this power because of the influence of sweetness of love, but looking for service. Looking for service, who? Power. It finds some opportunity, opulence finds some opportunity. Inspired by the boy's power of Satya Sankalpa. Satya Sankalpa is Krishna's power, whose very desire must be fulfilled. Satya Sankalpa means this unimpeded Aishwarya on its own manifested the universal form, not with Krishna's desire. And Yashoda, lost in astonishment, forgot to scold her son. Was it necessary for Krishna to test the sweetness of Prem and thus have to show fear of being beaten? He could have stood there without fear, taking the help of his Aishwarya, Shakti. Aishwarya Shakti, thinking, I am Lord. The answer is found in the word Kirada Pradhan Manuja Balaka, which means that Krishna specifically took the form of human child to perform many playful sweet pastime in Braja. In this pastime, Krishna is Bhagavan, endowed with eternal unlimited powers, which cause restriction of love in the mind, and also hurry, auspiciousness with predominant revelation of sweetness, which attracts the mind. Hari means which attracts the mind. How Hari attracts the mind? Auspicious with predominant revelation of sweetness. Prem Dei Man Hare, which attracts the mind. He exists without completely giving up certain V of his powers. Though he does not care for these power in these pastime, these power remain near him and always wait for the opportunity for his particular pastime, where they can serve him. His mother ordered him to open his mouth. Okay, we can start reading from here. He is the human child through his pastime Kirida Manujaha Balakaha, or he is the child endowed with human like Nand and Yashodas, who are part of his eternal pastime. He is a child endowed with humans like Nand and Yashodas, who are part of his eternal pastime, unlike human, bound by Maya and Karma. As the scriptures state, he is endowed with the eternal pastime. Both he and they make their appearance by his will for producing ras in his pastimes. The blue lotus of his mouth, blossomed by the slight rays from the sun of Yashoda's anger. This is a simile, is a metaphor. Yashoda's anger is like a sun, and his blue lotus mouth opens by the sun. In the previous verse, it was mentioned that he glanced with fearful eyes. Krishna is the enjoyer of ras of his pastime. The Aishwarya or power of This Krishna solves what appears to be unsolvable in order to produce his desired rus in the pastime, either on its own or by the embracing him, taking his consent. His Aishwarya thus displays the universe within him in order to nourish Yashoda's prem with astonishment, adhbhut, and in order to help her by making his words true when he said he did not eat dirt, by showing that everything exists within him, and by producing a different mood to erase Yashoda's anger. In pastime with Trinavarth, his Aishwarya made him heavy. It should be understood that his Aishwarya, with its inconceivable power to fulfill his desires, reaches its highest perfection in these acts. Revealing the unlimited qualities of Bhagavan, the ocean of indescribable great sweetness, who was the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan, and who attracted everyone's heart, opened his mouth. Or he who was full of all powers, Bhagavan, who appeared in this world to attract everyone's heart, Hari, whose powers were unobstructed even during his infancy pastime, being superior to Narayan, who had power to show the universe with cause and effect in his stomach, opened his mouth. He was a human child performing eternal pastime. Thus human child form was also eternal. He was human child performing pastime, or he was a child, balak, born to play Kira Manjuna, Kiram Anuja, Manjusa, or he was the child, balak, going quickly, ja, here and there and playing Kiram Anu, with his hair swinging. Verse 37, 8 and 9, I think our tower, no, we have 7 minutes. Sa tatra dadrishe vishvam jagat sthasano chakham disha sa adri dvepabdhi bhugolam savayava agne indo tarakam jyotis chakram jalam tejo nabhasavana vivad evacha vaikarikani indriyani mano matra gunastriyah etad vichitram sahajiva kala स्वभावः कर्माशय लिंग भेदम शुनोस्तनो वीक्षहि विदारिता से व्रजम सहात्मानम अवाप संकाम. When the Krishna opened his mouth wide by the order of Mother Yashoda, she saw within his mouth all moving and non-moving entities, outer space, all the direction along with mountain, islands, oceans, the surface of the earth, the blowing wind, fire, the moon and the stars. She saw the planetary system, war, light, air, sky, and creation by transformation of Ahankar. She also saw the senses, the mind, the sense perception, and the three qualities of the goodness, passion, and ignorance. She saw the time allotted for the living entities, and she saw natural instinct and the reaction of the karma, and she saw desires and different varieties of the bodies moving and non-moving. Seeing all these aspects of cosmic manifestation along with herself and Vrindavan Dham, it means she saw this universe. She became doubtful and fearful of her son's nature. All the cosmic... Yes?
How one can see the mind, senses, sense perception, karma? Is it possible?
Krishna wants to show that it's possible.
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Like you cannot see bhakti. Bhakti is a bhav, but bhakti came as a to Narad. She became a beautiful lady. So those which are bhav can sometimes manifest form. They all have their form. They can manifest if Krishna desire or if we are qualified. All the weapons are also, they have form. Celestial weapon has a form. All the cosmic manifestations that exist on the gross and subtle elements, as well as the means of their agitation, the three gunas and the living entities, creation and maintenance, annihilation, everything going on in the external energy of the Lord. All this comes from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Govinda. Everything is within the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Maya Diksha and Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. I think Krishna gave the celestial eyes to Arjun to see the universal form. This is also universal form. Arjun saw this with divine eyes, and Yashoda saw with ordinary eyes, because Yashoda's love is very high. Everything in the material world, nature, Prakriti, work under his control. Because all these manifestations come from Govinda, they could all be visible within the mouth of Govinda. Quite astonishing, Mother Yashoda was afraid because of the intense material affection. This is also Sanchari Bhava. She could not believe that within the mouth of her son such things could appear. Yet she saw them, and therefore she was struck with fear and wonder, as Arjuna also became fearful and astonished. According to the prayers of the Brahma, Yashoda did not see the universe in Krishna's mouth, but in his belly, stomach. Jagat means moving, and Sthano means immovable living entities. Kham means antriksh, and Bhor Lok means celestial sky. Sadri refers to the whole earth along with its mountains, islands and ocean. Savayuhu refers to the blowing wind which moves the planets. Nabaswan means outer space. Vaikari Kani is the demigod in charge of the senses. Gunatrayi are the three material qualities, Sattva, Raja and Tama. Yashoda could see these formless things by seeing the form of their presiding deities. Is this answer your question, doctor? Doctor, can you see this?
Yes.
Yashoda could see these formless things by seeing the form of their presiding deities. And when they assume grass forms. At the same time, Yashoda saw the Jiva and Kala, time, which agitate the gunas, Subhava, the cause of transformation, and the Karma Ashya, the cause of birth and the resultant action and desire for material enjoyment. Krishna showed the variegated universe within which exist all the different forms of the bodies. Tanu means in the Krishna's body, but especially in his belly. Through Krishna's wide open mouth, Yashoda saw all these marvelous things in Krishna's belly. She also saw herself along with her son and husband in Vraj. Brahma's words indicate that this vision was of this particular universe. The universe was simultaneously inside Krishna's belly and outside as well by inconceivable power of Yoga Maya. By showing himself within the universe and by pervading the universe at the same time, Krishna showed his limited and unlimited natures. The vision of the Lord in the universe and the universe in the Lord, which was meant for the Shant Bhakta, reverential devotees, was shown to Yashoda, whose lotus feet, touched by the head of the Madhurya Bhakta, intimate confidential devotees, Upon attending this amazing vision, Yashoda began to worry about her son. She saw the universe.
This is the universe.
Yes.
Yashoda is seeing. So every time we see, like for example, just Arjuna, Krishna says this form has never been seen by anybody else. So does it mean that every time Lord is showing the universal form is different version?
Yeah, definitely some different, because this is this universe. Arjun saw was something different. I mean, it's a universal, because there's no one universe. There are many universes. Sometimes Krishna shows one universe, maybe sometime this universe, sometime many universes. So there is always, because he showed universal form also in the Kauravas assembly to Duryodhan, but that was a little different. So there is always some difference in a universal form, according to the adhikar of a person who is shown.
Very nice.
Sridhar Swami.
Also the
Yes, go ahead.
And also the emotions related to them is different, because Arjuna was very fearful.
No, Chef, anybody who sees universal form, anybody who sees universal form, he has three things. He is first astonished, then he becomes fearful. And then is adhbhut. Adhbhut, this is adhbhut ras, with a secondary mellow. And fear is on sanchari bhav. So these are the different bhav for the devotees. Devotees which nourishes there. It nourishes Arjun Sakha bhav. It nourishes Yashoda's Vatsalya bhav. So these are the different sentiments which increases the bhav. Isthai bhav.
In this pastime, even though Krishna is lying through his teeth, but in a sense, in tattva, he's not lying, because he's saying, how can Brahman eat Brahman? How can I eat something that's already inside me?
So actually that's what he said. Therefore it is, I was reading the purport, because he said, na aham bhaksham, which means, it means, I have not eaten, whole universe is within me.
Yeah.
Everything, so it's the Krishna, I mean, God cannot tell lies, so it is true that whole universe is in me. That's right. So
it also shows his absolute nature in so many ways, and he is never wrong. He's always right.
Oh, he's always right.
You see it as a rasa. He's doing it to increase his love and his affection to Mother Yashoda, and testing her in a way that she's covered, by her prema, and there's no Aishwarya feeling in her. But at the same time, if you look at it in the other way, he's perfectly right. And the other point that I noticed also, that in the same way, it is said that he wanted to keep the Satya Sankalpa of his friends. He also wanted his friends not to become liar. So how does he reconcile that? He said he also wants to keep the boy's power of truth, Satya Sankalpa. So how did he kind of do that? I couldn't grasp that.
They are not ordinary people. They are also exalted souls. They cannot say lie also. They saw him eating. So he has eaten and is not eaten. This is an interesting phenomena in him. Both, all opposite can be reconciled only in the Supreme.
Yes.
So we can finish this purport and end today. Are we in a time now or not? According our verses per day, are we reached to our goal, or still I am behind? Sridhar Swami says concerning the verse in the next chapter, the universe took shelter of his stomach. The universe composed of moving and non-moving entities is described. Lightning should not be included with fire, and the luminaries in the sky come refer to Bhu. This is okay. Brahma later says, yes?
Today we are on schedule then. Today as per original schedule is completion of verse 36.
So it means we have covered our backlog, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, that's so we can.
For me. For me, it doesn't matter whether you are ahead or you are behind. For me, it matters whether I am enjoying or not enjoying reading your.
So what do you think? Are you enjoying or not enjoying?
I am enjoying.
Sarvam. This is the Brahma's verse of 14 verse which is quoted earlier. Now this will go because I think Nate is gone, so we are leaving it here for tomorrow. I see Nate is gone. Hare Krishna. Still you can see it's gone.
Recording in progress.
I am here again.
Bhagavan is there, all the friends here, they saw him eating.
I am here again through my phone. So today is
Krishna Prabhu is asking, so did he eat or not eat?
who?
Yeah. And what is the conclusion?
He has eaten actually. He has eaten. Just as this entire universe, including you, was exhibited within your abdomen, so it is now manifested here externally in the same exact form. How could such things happen unless arranged by your inconceivable energy? Brahma says. By the inconceivable power of this small boy, simultaneously the great form containing the universe and a small human form which reside within the universe and which contain the universe within it was shown. She started having various doubts and she worried about her son. She could see this because she was endowed with extraordinary power. See the commentary to 10.7.37. Already we have done. And what was that? She don't need extraordinary eyes. With ordinary eyes she can see that. Within Lord Tatra, within his stomach she saw the universe. Sridhar Swami, this I think we read. This is same thing. Govindastakam 2 is something. So here we end our today's talk. We are almost, I cannot...
What is Astakam?
Sorry?
Govinda Astakam, what is it?
Well, that is some Astakam and the glories of Govinda which have maybe similar things like in this verse, so it is also put into the list.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody has any question or comment?
You are doing very hard work, Prabhuji. You are reading everyone's commentary. It is credited.
Prabhuji is giving 2 to 3 classes every day. 2 3 hours.
Still, the one who is speaking is saying he is not getting what he wants. Anyway, by your all well wishes, things are going on. I have 2 classes now. In the morning class is 11 to 1, then this is another class. Anyway, I think we can finish it in time, Krishna willing. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagvatam ki jai.